currently are one person down right now. Sacred will get to you and your character in a moment. Okay?
Yep, yep.
Cool. Okay. So, like I said, there are footprints going into the jungle coming away from the ship wreckage. And there's also you guys' ship, of which you have Dak 4 watching the ship, making sure that it doesn't go anywhere.
That's good.
All right. So, what are you guys wanting to do?
Mm, I propose we try and investigate the footprints leading into the jungle. What do you guys think?
That requires responses from Space Child and Iself.
Um, Investigate footprints. Also, I can't find the game on Roll20 for some reason.
You should have an invitation already to the game, but give me a moment.
Yeah, which is weird because I don't see anything.
Wait, how many games have you been a part of?
Two.
All right. 1 second. I wish you had said something to me beforehand.
Yeah, sorry, we were all talking, and I forgot to launch Roll20.
All right. Ooh, ooh. Gonna put this into Arbitration Syndicate. East. There you go.
You should be able to
All right.
utilize the Arbitration Syndicate on the channel so you don't have to pop back and forth.
Okay. Everyone can hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, great.
All right. So that's everybody in now, correct?
Yes.
Glorious. Okay. So, uh, everybody was thinking about going into the jungle, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Following the footprints.
Yes. Could we
Yep.
may I suggest that we go in a single file line so nobody gets lost?
All
I
right.
second
Who wants
that.
to go first?
I would rather not have anyone get kidnapped by a mysterious figure lurking in the forest, lurking in the jungle, like a monkey or any wildlife that may be here.
All right. I do need to know. You said single file line. Who's in the front? Who's in the back? And who's in the middle?
Uh, I'll let others decide first and take their
Zephy goes
place.
in
I'll
front.
go last.
All right. So, who wants to go first in the line, and then we can decide to go in the middle or the end.
Well, considering last time, or most of the time, I always die. So can I be a cushion in the middle?
All right. You can go in the middle.
Yay.
You want
All
to
right.
go in the front, Sylvia, or you want me to go in the back,
You know what?
or me
I'll
or both?
go. I'll go in the back. I feel like if I go in the front and I see something, I might sprint towards it because it's new and exciting. I'll just go in the back.
I'll go first then.
Okay.
All right. The bard is going into the front.
She's gonna ready her rapier just in case.
All right.
Oh no. He accentuated that for a reason. Oh no.
All right. So for the most part, the jungle is just very thick. You got a tree canopy going on. You definitely are hearing different macaws and parrots and other forms of birds that are just making a bunch of noise.
I wish I had my soundboard for this.
Um, I do need the three of you to make a make me a dexterity save. All three of you.
Oh gosh. Okay.
All for initiative.
No, just a dexterity save. Oh,
Okay,
Nikki.
that's not. Oh. And I'm in first.
Oh no.
I'm sorry to
Uh,
be like this, but how do I get to the page thingy again?
The page
Thanks.
thingy,
The thing
as
where
in
yes,
your character sheet.
yes.
That is not what I wanted to do.
All right.
Um.
It will be
Wait.
the top. It'll say journal. You'll have chat, art library, journal, compendium. Now, what you want to do is go to journal, and you should see your character Twofull.
No, I think I'm in the wrong count.
That would probably be the reason why your information didn't pop up last time. Wait, why do you have two Roll20 accounts?
Because something went weird with my friends when we were trying to create one on our own, like back in 2019. And I used my current email for the first account, and I used the Gmail for a second account.
This is great for YouTube, by the way.
I'm gonna cry.
Hmm.
I have a 5+ and I still got that one.
I don't know how to do a dex save.
All right. Until you can get your stuff worked up on your side, Twofull, I will have to roll for you, okay?
Yes, I understand. Oh, it's 95.
I do encourage you to definitely work out the tech errors on your end.
I'm almost finished with that, actually.
All right. Well, we're rolling for you, and you did pretty well. In fact, 2 out of 3 did pretty well.
Oh.
Nikki,
Oh no.
Nikki,
Oh no.
Is
Our
it
squishy
bad?
bard.
so as you guys are walking through the jungle, you kind of fall forward, and guys, Nikki is no longer in front of you.
All right, we need to all stop. Everyone stop. Somebody fell. Who fell?
Nikki fell. Your satyr.
Okay. So Nikki fell. Does anyone know where Nikki is?
Nikki,
I'm down. Where am I? Like, am I down in a pit?
Nikki, you actually did not take any fall damage whatsoever.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Okay,
The
that's good.
the area you're in is incredibly smooth. Like the walls of the area you're in is incredibly smooth. In fact, there is a very sweet and potent scent filling your nose.
I'm gonna call out, like, I'm down here.
Um,
Can they hear me?
you guys can hear her. She's a little muffled though.
Uh, Okay, I guess that's ooh, I guess that's her. Hey, could you call out to us again?
I'm down here.
I want to make a perception check.
Okay. You do that, and Nikki, I need you to make a con save.
Oh, oh Lord.
That's deception. Sorry.
Perception.
Perception. Yes, my bad.
Why is it a 6 again?
Okay.
Oh no.
Uh, rolling. All right, Nikki, you are taking 5 points of acid damage as your hooves are starting to feel very uncomfortable.
Ouch.
Ah.
Wait, how many points?
5 points of acid damage.
Would anyone else want to make a perception check?
I
Yeah,
would like to make perception check.
certainly.
Do you guys have a rope down up here or something?
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
A rope would be much appreciated.
Twofold. Um, you looking down, you see that there's like a small pit in front of you guys, but inside of that pit is a giant pitcher plant.
Oh,
I'd like to use hemp rope.
wait,
Does
hold
anybody
on.
does anybody know or not understand what a pitcher plant is?
A pitcher
Yes, I
plant is
do.
a
I just
Ringing
want to
bell.
does my character see that it's a pitcher plant?
Yes.
Okay. Does my character know that Sephi's inside of a pitcher plant?
That will require a nature.
Can
A
I?
nature roll.
Steffi, are you familiar with what a pitcher plant is?
Yes, I know. That's the killer's thing.
I need you to also make a nature roll for me.
Oh no! Our
Eh,
player! They're gonna
eh,
die.
I don't know what to do in this situation.
21.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, Nikki, you're aware that you're in a pitcher plant, and you're also aware that you're slowly being digested.
I I need
oh,
help, you guys. I'm getting digested.
Help,
Do you have a
help
rope
me.
or something?
yes, I would love to help, but is okay. She's being digested, but she's in the juices right now. Does my character know that?
Yes.
Yes, it's being
She's in the juices. She's in everything. Has the
Well,
top on the pitcher plant closed?
there is no top on this pitcher plant.
There is no. Okay, thank you for that. Um, is how much does uh yeah, how much does Nikki weigh?
That's a fair question.
Let me check. Let me go get it.
Can I just
She
shoot
weighs
near the
about
bottom of the pitcher plant?
110 pounds.
Oh, well, I guess since it has no top, we could just use a rope, but then the rope will be eaten by acid, slow
Yeah,
acting acid.
Uh,
bottom. Since
I
it is basically a cup holding acid, break the
I
bottom.
I will say that if you are going to shoot into the plant, that I need you to do that roll at disadvantage because if you fail, you're hitting Nikki. By the way,
Ooh.
Nikki, I need another Constitution saving throw.
Somebody get a rope.
Um,
My goodness.
Nikki, do you weigh more than 10 pounds?
All right, you are not digested this turn.
Okay. I don't. I wait. How? What type of question is that?
The kind of question that is eating away time that you desperately need.
okay, I'd like to
I
try
don't
and shoot. What do I do?
All
My
right, you're
wings are
going.
10. I need two of you to maybe pull me up.
All right, Tufel,
Mm-hmm.
you are wanting to shoot, so I want to see a short bow attack at disadvantage.
Oh
Okay, so you are successful in shooting into the plant. Go ahead and roll your damage.
my.
You would roll it by simply clicking short bow +5 in the sidebar that is... No, not like that. You can literally click here. Did you see how I did that?
Just freaking out.
Space Child?
Yes. I'm sorry.
You... Where it says 21 to 19. There you go. Perfect. All right. So, you did 7 points of piercing damage to it. By the way, that arrow is gone. It is destroyed by the acid.
Yep.
You were successful in shooting it, sure, but this thing's beefy. It didn't do much. By the way, Nikki, go ahead and make me another Constitution saving.
Can someone just get a rope?
Hey, does anyone have a rope in their back?
I
That
have
they
a
would love
hemp
to use?
rope.
Please use it.
Just
Okay.
use both of you to pull it up. 17.
Um,
I'm not disintegrated, am I? No?
No, you're good.
okay, can I just pass the rope to whoever wants to go down there?
Nobody's wanting to go down there. They're just wanting to lower the rope down.
Hold
Okay.
on.
I want you guys to lower the rope down so you can pull me up.
Okay.
Maybe tie it to a tree and I can climb up.
James, is the space in that pitcher plant big enough for my wings? And would I be able to lower my legs into it?
The space is not big enough for your wings.
Okay, but what if I were to lower my legs into it and have my wings above the ground?
I would need you to make a dexterity save against that because, yeah. Go ahead
Hemp
and
rope
try
or
it, though.
wings?
Can I
Hemp
lower
rope
the
or
rope?
wings? Hemp rope. Okay, going with hemp
Nikki-
rope first.
Nikki,
Yep.
make another Constitution saving throw, by the way.
Oh no!
I have got this on a timer, guys, if you haven't figured it out yet.
Please, just tie it to it. Oh my goodness.
Okay,
I'm
so...
going to die.
Oh no!
Can you
2 points of acid
tie it
damage.
to a tree?
Are we doing that?
We're
Okay,
doing the hemp rope thing.
Just tie it
hemp
to a
rope
tree.
thing. Okay,
I can
hemp rope
climb
thing.
up. I'm a
Okay.
rope.
Yeah. I'd like to I'd just like hold one end of the rope. Nikki.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
I would like to. May I say something?
go for it.
I'd like to get the end of the rope that is the slack in Space Child's hands, and then some howling.
Okay. Go ahead and both make me a strength save. Or an
Strength
no,
save?
you know what? Athletics. My apologies.
Athletics.
And also
Okay.
you can make an athletics check.
Nikki, you will also need to make an athletics check.
Athletics save.
No, just an athletics check.
Okay.
That
Okay.
is 16. Is that good?
Oh no!
Are you serious?
The rope slid out of you guys' hands and is now in
What
the pitcher plant with Nikki.
What
Nikki,
And
Nikki, I need you to make another con save.
I only have a rope.
does anyone else have hemp rope or any type of rope? Please.
Nikki, I do need you to make that con save, though.
I know.
Anyone? No one? No one spoke up yet. No one
I
spoke
don't
about
have
it.
any more rope.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's only the three of you guys.
Are there any vines or anything I can get?
Roll a
Okay.
survival.
Let's survive.
Would I
Nikki.
be
Hold on, Nikki. I need that con save.
I have 6 points left.
Oh no!
Nikki, I still gotta have that con save.
13, is that good? 13, please.
Yes, that's fine. Unfortunately, you took so long, now the timer has to go again, so I need another con save.
Okay. I'm going to
To make me a deck save at disadvantage.
A dex save at disadvantage.
Steffi, try to stab or anything like the walls
14.
of the
That's
plant.
14.
oh no.
Wait,
All
wait,
right.
wait.
Nikki, you're
Uh,
safe. Salvaire,
okay.
you definitely the side of this plant, and every time she makes a con save, you're going to be making a dex save at this point. So make your actions now.
I'm gonna flap my wings as hard as I can and try to drag myself up from the pitcher plant, grabbing the lip, grabbing the top of the ground, just trying to pull myself up along with the assistance of my wings flapping.
Or you can try pouring out the acid.
It's beefy.
Isn't that going to encourage it?
Guys, I need that dexterity save, and I need that
Okay.
con save.
Dex save.
I
Oh
already
shit.
rolled my.
Well, Salvaire, you are now inside the pitcher plant as well.
No!
Nikki, I do need your con save, unless that is that right there.
Can
That
I use
14.
the tonight? That's the.
Oh wait,
that's the
wait,
thing.
wait, wait,
Oh,
hold
that's
on.
great.
You didn't say a disadvantage. My bad.
No, yeah, you're still in there.
Damn.
Anyway, you were saying, Nikki?
Dad, that's my sister.
Okay. So, all right, Twofull. Unfortunately, now you have two people inside the pitcher plant. I am so flabbergasted at this moment in time.
Can I make a Molotov from bottle of Elder Spirit?
No!
I mean, I don't
Catching
have, I don't know, I don't have anything around me that can help.
Am I able to use my two daggers to stab into the inner flesh of the pitcher plant?
That's what
And
I'm-
have it
Actually,
stick?
yeah, can I use a sword? Can I use a sword I have?
That's what
to
I've
stab
been
the flesh?
saying.
All right. At this point, I'm actually going to change over to Sacred.
Wagwan, me brethren.
Friend, you've been hearing a lot of frantic cries for help for a little bit now. You were on your rowboat, just enjoying yourself, like chilling out on the beachside, and you.
A cry for help. I'm going to go.
All right, so Base Child, or Twofull, I'm sorry. As you are frantically trying to figure out how to save your friends, there seems to be a rather rotund gentleman walking and tromping through the jungle towards your direction. Go ahead and describe yourself there, Sacred.
Alright. I didn't put it. I am a 8-foot tall, black scale dragonborn. I've got sort of dreadlock like tendrils coming off my rather slow from a black scimitar. It looked like I lost a lot of things recently. A little bit of scorch marks on my scales from possibly a explosion of some sort. And I'm running up, and right as I get to the group, can I see what's going on?
You can see as there seems to be an elf, or what looks to be like an elf anyway, who is trying to frantically find a way to pull his two compadres out of a giant pitcher plant that happens a cliff, just like a pit side in the ground.
Alright, well, I'm going to take a
Question.
peek in. Do I see anything in sight?
Hang on really quick. Somebody asked a question?
May I throw the hempen rope from my adventurer's pack out of the pitcher plant on the ground outside of the pitcher plant?
You have a rope.
Yeah, I don't understand how you didn't know you had a rope.
You
Because
have
it's not
rope?
in the inventory. It's in the Dungeoneer's pack, which is
Something you should have known about.
yes, but I just looked it up.
So
Can I just
Hey,
run
it's
to
weird that
the
I found
random
out about
person?
it now.
I am going to roll something really quick.
Also, wouldn't I have to do another strength thing?
Well, it's just throwing it outside. It's not you catching it or anything.
I would have
Yeah.
to pull both of you up.
Hang on. I
Along with
gotta
this big beefy dragonborn.
hang on. All right. We gotta. I know there's no way for us to actually tell when somebody else is talking, but we've definitely gotta not talk at the same time. So, exclusive go with Twofull and the new guy for a moment. I will, during this time, suspend you guys' Constitution saves while these two are making introductions. However, you're getting only 3 minutes. Go.
3 minutes.
Okay,
Like,
so
hi.
uh,
I need help. My friends, they're down there, and they're being digested by acid. Please help. I don't have anything. I don't have rope. I need help getting them out of there, or like some way to stop them from being digested by acid. Do you have anything that could have possibly help right in this moment?
I lift my hand up.
No rope out.
I lift my hand up as I see the rope come out and the cry for help, and I just hold a finger up and like, 1 sec, and I turn into a giant toad.
Uh, uh, what?
All right.
I lean over the edge, and hopefully I see one of them, and I shoot out my tongue to grapple them.
Okay. I do need you to make it. I mean, do you have the write up for a giant toad?
I do. Giant toad is the one of the first shapes that I can take as a level 2 druid. Um, I have a bite, and I have a swallow and a tongue grapple.
All right. Give me one moment. I am looking it up presently, and that is a large beast. All right. Works for me. Works for me. All right. I will need you to make a dexterity save utilizing the giant toad. You won't do it at disadvantage because you are on all fours and you're just peering down. You're not actually over the top of it. But I do need you to still make a dexterity save just in case that slip happens.
All right. All right. So I got a 12.
All right. And that's using the giant toad stats.
I think I used my personal stats for it since I'm a druid.
Mm-mm. You took on being a giant toad, so you would take your dexterity save as the giant toad.
Okay, so my dexterity save as a giant toad would be a
It would
plus
be an 11
1.
from what I'm reading.
Yeah, I got
All right. Let's see. We're going to roll a 4. All right. Nikki, you are looking up as you see a giant toad looking down at you, and a tongue lashes out, smacks you in the shoulder, and now, Sacred, I need you to make a strength save using your giant toad statistic.
okay, strength plus. So that's a 19.
That'll do it. Nikki, you are successfully pulled out of the pitcher plant by a nasty toad tongue.
Oh. I'm fanning myself. I'm so anxious.
All right.
And I burp.
Salver, I do need you to make a dexterity or a constitution save, however.
Okay, no disadvantage. Throwing it out there. Oh wow. Okay.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and doop. You are going to take 6 acid damage.
Hey, Salver, as you're down there, can you get me my rope back?
No, I'm dying slowly. I'll give you my done.
I
That
have a
rope is
broken sword.
already gone.
Oh,
Time a dex save, utilizing your giant toad save.
Like, is Nikki
15.
like away from the hole?
Yes, Nikki. I would
Okay.
assume that Nikki is far away from the hole now. All right,
Yeah, she's like
So that's a
no
15.
more.
gotcha. All right, hang on there, Sephi. All right. So Salver is successfully lashed. I need you to do the strength save again. Strength save.
Oh, okay.
No. You know what? I'm not going to make you guys suffer through this. You were both successful in getting out of the pitcher plant.
yeah.
However, because of such a low roll and because I'm being a little too generous, Salver, you are taking an additional 4 acid damage.
Down to 5 hit points now.
Uh, there is a giant toad in front of you guys.
I
Would
hug
you?
Salvaire, glad that they are alive and not
Uh,
currently digested.
get off of me. I might have acid on me. Scooch.
I reach out my tongue and I just slap it across one of my eyes and lick it.
Alrighty.
And then poof, back to Porangi.
What do I have? Oh, oh, was that you that saved us?
Yeah, man. Wagwan here.
Thank. Mine is first. Right?
The spinach heal?
It's from the past towns. Oh, don't tell them that.
But
Does
like,
Oh, I
anybody
am.
remember what the spinach does?
Cold fusion, if I remember right.
It
is it
actually only does half of the amount of a minor healing potion, but also gives you an athletics advantage for an hour.
Oh.
Appreciated, man, but you know, I'm Dragonborn, yeah.
Oh, I get it. Thank you, still, for rescuing me and my friend.
Yeah, you hold on to these.
Thank you. Sorry, where are my manners? I'm Salvaire. I
Ah,
extend my hand out to shake his.
I shake his hand, bone crushing grip. Maybe
No.
Porangi, man.
Wait, what do you
I
say?
also think
Maybe Porangi.
Oh, Porangi.
Little miss, you look like you need a little bit of this, and I'm going to cure wounds
Alrighty.
for 11.
Such a kind gem.
Alrighty. So yeah, this discovery has given the party at least some bit of information that while this jungle doesn't seem to have too many problems in regards to predators, or at least of the bestial variety, that's not to say that it doesn't have its.
All right. I want to make a perception check to look at the surrounding environment.
as
Like-
well.
Say again, Sephi?
Can I do that too?
By all means, everybody's allowed to.
Okay. 17.
Is my character? Go
Oh,
ahead.
wait, I did that at disadvantage.
That'd be a lovely dirty 20.
All
I
right,
have a question, James.
go for it.
Is my character aware of mimics? Does he know that mimics exist?
You would need to make a history check on that,
Okay.
but
Dang. Never mind.
Nope.
Nikki's has a fair share of mimics.
What about
also,
non-mimics?
also, Space Child, while I am happy that you have been able to toggle your advantage and disadvantage, I will have to use your 6 original. So
Okay.
just just as a heads up, everybody, like if you roll at advantage or disadvantage when it's not asked for that, I am going to immediately take the number on the left. Okay?
All right.
Just for future reference. All right. Now, uh, Nikki and Parangi are actually. You guys are definitely noticing the taking in everything. It's very distant.
What is that over there? May I make a check?
You would need to do that as an investigation
Investigation. Okay.
because you are now wanting to give a lot more thought into it, and from this distance, you can't tell.
Fudge.
Do I also see the mysterious building?
Not with a 6.
Okay. I'll just be
Uh,
crying of joy.
Nikki and Porangi probably see the building.
Oh yeah, they do, but they see the building. They don't. I mean, neither one has rolled an investigation on the building.
I did. I got a 19.
Ah, there it is.
See?
All right.
Let me see.
So, well, you see it, but you're not sure on what it is precisely. Parangi, it looks like it's ruins. Nikki, it also looks like it's ruins of some sort. Nothing active is going on over there.
Looks like the village or something of whoever lived here before.
All right. I guess we should start heading towards it. Should we do single file line again?
That all depends. How successful was that last time?
I'm not sure. Because if we don't, I feel like we're gonna scatter.
I mean, if we would have used all their rope when we needed it, probably
I'm
would have been
sorry.
faster.
I was panicking and I didn't know it was in there. It's
Would
on
I
the ground, by the way, if you want my 50 feet of hemp rope
would I be able
outside of the.
to use my survival skills to take some of the green shoots and make some more rope?
I will allow this.
Actually, I have a better idea. We hold
Ah,
hands and then we walk.
I don't think I did so
Oh,
with an 8. That's a pretty low.
Pierogi, I'm sorry to say, but like in the middle of you trying to make that rope, you picked up a snake. It freaked you out a little bit, and you dropped all of the rope or all of the strips of hemp. And give that a shot.
No
We'll
problem.
have another opportunity later on. Okay,
Thank
so you guys said you were heading over to the structure, correct?
holding
Yes, I want
hands.
to hold Seppi and Space Child's hand.
Ah,
All right. Well, if that be the case, and you guys are holding hands, who is in the middle?
no,
Unless Salver, you are the one in the middle.
I think I should be the one in the middle, just in case there are any
Yes.
more pitfalls. And you know what? Since we're heading towards the building, I want to inspect the ground we're walking on as we're going, and I want to make sure there's no more surprises.
Barangi? Barangi? Sorry.
yeah, man.
I need you to update your photo on your bio for your character sheet.
Oh, I've been using D&D Beyond. Sorry.
Nevertheless, still gotta have that for the roll 20. There's a reason.
Did you
Thank
get
you, sir.
Did you get the token I sent you in the other chat?
Oh, I don't know if I did or not.
what happened?
Give me a moment. Oh,
Repost.
where is this now?
Arbitration Syndicate.
Ah, uh, eh. Oh, okay, okay. Um, shoot.
You can worry about that later. I updated the bio too.
Yeah. All right. So I will take you guys there now. So yeah, you guys are coming through the jungle, and you come across what looks to be the ruins of a temple of sorts. You really can't tell what's going on, but what you can tell is that the structure, it's been here a little bit. Like, there's cracks, there's moss growing everywhere. There's definitely some like overgrowth. The jungle's more or less trying to take back what was once here.
This be a beautiful place.
Because there are ruins, I would like to do a perception check because I don't trust any of this.
All
I
right.
do not trust them as well. May I also do that?
I will allow you guys to do investigation rolls, not perception rolls,
All right. Where was? Ah, takes me a bit. There it goes.
because you
There we
are
go.
looking for something specific. Now, Salver, eyeballing this place, uh, you are definitely able to spot in just the smallest faint of light a horizontal line going from one end of the entrance to the other end of the entrance, running the wall.
All right. I immediately stop my step and I tug on everyone's hands, pulling
Mm,
them back.
all right.
Well, I'm already hanging in the back. I've probably at this point taken out the pipe and smoking a little something.
Effie, were
Um,
you saying something?
I just wanted to say I got 19.
Oh, you rolled an
It's not
investigate.
show. Yeah, I just rolled it. It's just that my screen's frozen. It's not really showing anything.
Okay, I see it. Sephi, you also were able to see the line, the thin line in the light.
Huh, it's a booby trap.
yes, it is a booby trap. Now, before we move any further, I think maybe we should trigger it from afar.
Let's see what we have here. I'm gonna check my inventory.
Same here.
I could fire an arrow from a distance.
You know what? We could do that. Yes. So,
Yeah, and who wants to do it?
well,
That is
hold
a
on.
very, very, very tiny target. So I will allow it, but it's
Wait,
going to
wait.
be a very high AC.
You know what?
Well,
Why don't we just
um,
burn?
Why don't we
well,
just
there's
put it
that, but
on the box and then
alternatively,
throw it?
I could just summon a unseen servant to trip the wire.
Sure, sure. Let's
So,
do that.
yeah, let's just hold on. Let me check this real quick.
What were you saying, Sephi?
Let's back
Um,
up 50 feet, please.
Hang on, Dylan. Uh, every time she goes to try to talk, you like, boom.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
It's cool. Just
I just, I also can suggest that we can get a big rock and throw it at the string.
Huh.
I feel unseen servant would be more successful.
Yeah, we might
Whichever
try
way,
all day throwing rocks at it.
whichever way we can try it.
Yes.
well,
May
unseen
I
servant
suggest?
is not going to actually cast or it's not going to cause somebody to use a spell because that's a ritual cast. So it's not gonna eat a spell slot.
Okay. Um, I think. How far away are we from the string, James?
All right, the string is right here.
I can't tell.
Could
Gotta
could
be
you
a
ping
little
that for me again? I didn't see it.
Do you guys see that?
Yes. Would you be
Oh.
able to tell us the amount of feet we are away from it?
You guys are about 5-10 feet.
5, 10 feet. I'm gonna go with the latter. 10 feet. Um, may I suggest that we move back 30 feet?
I'm not moving your characters off of the map, but I will assume that the 30 feet was done.
All right. I'm going to cast Unseen Servant, and I'm going to let him run wild. Well, he probably takes a bit to cast, doesn't he?
10 minutes to cast as a ritual, yes.
Okay, yes. So, Unseen Servant,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to send him towards the tripwire to carefully pull it towards him.
Okay, so you guys just notice as footprints in the mud and dirt start to form as it walks down the path. The footprints stop at the tripwire as the tripwire is yanked hard, and thousands upon thousands of needle darts just shoot from one side to the other, and the opposing side doing the exact same thing in these areas. Like thousands upon thousands of needle darts.
Oh my good lord.
A bit of a
See, you can
prickly
never be too careful with
situation.
this stuff.
But the or the trap is completely depleted, and yeah, you guys were able to trip it without any casualties. Yay!
Yeah. Yeah.
That could
Are
have
there
been
gonna be other casualties we will come across? I feel it.
Probably.
that could have been a prickly situation.
Why would they leave traps in a ruined temple?
People are greedy.
But like,
People,
you're not gonna use it anymore.
uh,
Point still stands.
maybe. Here's
That's
an
like
idea.
house. That's like leaving your house abandoned and turning on the TV.
Yeah, but here's an idea. An island, a stronghold on an island that was once inhabited by people, but is now just abandoned with booby traps still set. It sounds to me like something happened here, and it may have led the inhabitants to run away.
Fair point.
Now, if my character sheet will load, I'll be able to find out what I can do.
Can we slowly start walking forward into the place?
Oh, most certainly. Uh, I'm actually gonna collect the whole group, and as you guys are entering, it opens up into what looks to be a massive pool. There seems to be some moss growing inside the pool, like some lilies and other things. Or just it's beautiful and serenic, but it's also, again, still ruins. There looks to be like several like seats that surround the pool, as if to say that somebody is, or whoever built this place, made like a circle for whatever reason. Uh, Nikki, I'm going to allow you to do a history check with advantage.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what, Parengi? You also are able to do a history check at advantage.
Okay.
James?
Rolling.
Yes,
And I
May
got a
I
23.
inspect the stairs?
you can once I'm done with this.
All right.
So that's a 14.
All right, Parengi. This kind of looks familiar to you. What did you get, Nikki?
I closed roll 20 because it kept freezing. It stayed
Hmm.
frozen, but I got a 23.
23.
I got a nat 20.
Yee.
Was it?
Oh,
Nikki, this is either still active or it is no longer active, but this is a ley line portal to the Feywilds.
Oh,
oh,
this a portal you got
the
here.
portal to an
Well,
unknown.
it's
Sorry, keep going.
it's a portal to my home world, my home realm.
The pool is a lie, and I stick my head in it.
Alright, you stick your head in it, pull your head out. It's just covered in water and vines.
Definitely, the portal is a lie.
Or the cake is a lie. Either way.
As for your
Yeah,
inspection of the stairs, nothing's going on with the stairs on either side.
that's what
Um,
I'm talking about. But I'd like your courage.
Can I look around and see if there's any like hidden codes or messages and like engraved somewhere?
It's gonna require you an investigation, my friend.
may I find out if there's any information about the Fae in the surrounding environment?
That's also gonna
Particular.
require an investigation along with a history,
Okay.
because you would need to know if you can actually would know to even think about something like that.
Okay. And then
You can
Yeah,
also ask Nikki.
yeah. I mean, you could just ask Nikki.
She's
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 literally
from the
Fae.
Feywild. She's literally a Fey.
I I think I think my character has a natural distrust of wild Fae. That's that's the whole reason I'm checking everything.
Um, Unfortunately, you wouldn't know what to look for necessarily. However, Space Child. Uh, on the other side of the ruins, over here, you are definitely able to see that there are some symbols. But since nobody has actually moved out of the area, I can't go any further.
I tug on everyone and I'd like to announce that I see symbols on the wall on the other side.
Well, let's take a look then.
Yeah, let's take a look.
And we're all still holding hands, correct?
I'm not holding anyone's hand. I'm smoking a pipe.
Now I would need to know which direction you guys are going. Are you guys going left, right, or over the pool of water itself?
I would
I'm
like to
not going over
investigate
the
the
water.
symbols.
You
I
hang on.
found okay.
Those symbols are too far away for anybody to be able to read. That's why I need
Okay.
to know which
Uh,
way you guys are going. Are you going
Ex-
left,
I will.
right, or over the water?
I will cautiously go to the left.
I want us to go. You know what? I want us to go to the left with Porangi, but along the way, I want to scan the floor for anything that might be
I want
sticking up, such as loose stones.
Okay. What were you saying, Sephi?
um the same thing that Salvir said. Go left with Parengi and Salvir, but also like look around to see if there's anything suspicious or out of place.
I'd like to slowly follow them, but not close.
All right. Uh, Whereas everybody else is like lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, Ferengi's like, oh, whatever. And walking ahead, as he does. Um, there's that the entire thing is more or less lackluster. You guys have built this up so far that it's actually kind of concerning, if not amusing, that you guys were able to make it around without any issues. Look at that.
No, then I guess that was the only trap in game prince, but we can't assume that entirely.
All right, Ferengi, you were the first one there because you went independent. So, you come up to the symbols, and I need to see something really quick on your character sheet. All right, let's see here. Ah, you are actually able to read these.
You're probably going to need this too, so I'll post it in the chat.
Me?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, you're able to read this, as it is in Sylvan.
Oh.
Anybody else able to read Sylvan?
Me.
I don't think so. I think I took 2 languages that aren't really needed.
Yeah, same.
The
At
Like,
this moment,
it's just Porangi and I.
yeah. So, Nikki, I'm gonna let you hop around so that you're like, oh, let me see. I wanna see.
That is very much a Nikki thing to do.
I will like to do a perception check for the area that's like following, like where Parangi is standing in front of.
All right. We'll we'll let you do that perception check first before I go into the dialogue because I don't want to be interrupted by another asking if I can roll. All right. You don't see anything going on per se. You do see that there are some ruins ahead, but nothing major with that roll, unfortunately. All right. Barangi, uh Nikki, you guys are able to read what it says, and give me a moment to look at my notes. Okay. To those who seek it, and those who be, he will come from the sea. He will maintain the ocean and shores as long as you're willing to give him more. You may both roll a history check.
me and Space
Nikki,
Okay.
Moon?
it did you guys read it aloud?
I got an 18. Podrangi would probably read it aloud. He's not the brightest tool in the shed.
All right. Uh, Nikki, you get to roll this at advantage, by the way.
Oh, it's not showing. It's froze again.
It's fine.
Can, can I use my physical dice?
By all means.
It's showing an 18
Okay.
for Nikki.
Yeah. But she gets
Okay.
advantage, so she can roll to see if she gets a higher one.
Okay, I'm gonna reroll again. See if it rolls correctly this time. Okay, it's an 18 then.
All right. Nikki, wow, everybody rolled pretty well for their history actually. Uh Basically, this place looks, and just from what is wrote in Sylvan, this is a shrine, or was a shrine at least, to Torrentu, the Archfey of the Oceans.
Nikki?
Is that bad?
Actually,
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
He
okay.
he is actually a rather protective individual, preserving the oceans
Okay.
throughout the entire world of Terrena.
Pro-
Okay. I'm sorry. I was just traumatized by the last archfey.
Protective. Hmm. I wonder what he's protecting around here by the sea, on a piece of land in the sea.
Well, it could be the ocean. The
I
ocean's probably worshiping him.
I don't trust this place, nor do I trust this Fae, the Archfey. This is a shrine of this is a shrine to him, and shrines usually shouldn't have dangerous things around them, such as traps, but this one did,
On
and
the
he is the protector of the sea,
on the
the
contrary,
protector of something.
on the
Well,
contrary,
considering that.
generally, whenever you have something, and as we established, this is a portal to the Feywild. You want to protect the portals so that intruders
Exactly.
don't just willy nilly come in and invade the Feywild. Likewise, you don't have strange abominations coming out of the portal.
Yeah. In the Feywilds, we don't really let anyone in unless we invite them ourselves, so we protect our portals. This probably used to be a portal, but they probably deactivated it.
Or it's sleeping.
Sleeping. Would you be able to tell me what that means? Like, it hasn't been activated in a
Oh,
while?
Okay, so
it
like,
could be dormant.
let's say you have oven. You cook with the oven, but the oven is only on when you are using it, yes? You're not
Yes,
gonna leave it on all the time.
yes.
These people are clearly not here anymore, so why have it on?
Hmm.
The nuances of electricity, told by a druid.
What is this electricity you speak
Exactly.
of?
Does
That's fourth
Nikki
wall
know
breaking.
anything about? Would Nikki know anything about the portals and stuff?
Ye um, I will allow you to either roll with Arcana or a history.
At advantage or no?
No,
Okay, I'll do
this
a
is out of
history.
your realm of what you would
23.
norm. Whoa,
That's
okay,
a nat 20. Nikki's on fire tonight. Literally.
all right, Nikki. Uh, you're aware that portals all around the world either happen naturally or they happen because of a spike within the energies being poured into it.
Hmm.
For there to be a portal that's inactive is very similar to what Perongi was just saying, which is that either it has not been activated or, and this is the one you're hoping that isn't the case, something bad happened.
Oh, yeah, Nikki
Well,
knows how to get her way into the Feywild anyways, but I don't know if I don't know if she knows how to even activate it. That would need a lot of people, right?
I
It would.
mean,
God,
what would you know what? An Eldritch Blast probably couldn't power it.
I'm, as
Hmm.
the DM, going to tell you, do not Eldritch Blast the pool of water. It's not going to do anything.
Okay,
It
thanks
will
for the spell
You
slot.
can
it will make a
you know what an
delightful
Eldritch
splash
Blast
maybe.
is?
the this is Professor Oak telling you that there's a time and a place to ride your bike.
Oh, I got Professor Oak. No.
I'd like to start moving forward.
Oh,
Likewise.
all right. So I'm assuming you're in the front now.
Yes.
All right. So twofold. You come into this area, and it looks like that there are four tombs as well as what looks to be a hearth in the partially in the center of the room.
What's a hearth?
A hearth?
Fireplace.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Which I am going
I
to
will.
proceed to light.
No, that. Oh, Sephi. I mean,
Huh?
Nikki.
Yes.
What are the Fae's perspectives, or opinions or opinions or general rules on the dead.
All right. Before we get into
Um,
that, Parangi, the moment you light the hearth, nothing happens. Everything's cool.
It's a
Okay.
fireplace. What did you
so,
expect?
on the dead, it's very terrifying to die because the Fae don't have souls. That means we won't be able to go in the afterlife.
Okay.
But so if we die, our souls do not exist, which means we'll just perish for to non-existence.
Okay. So
Uh,
I guess these tombs would be here to commemorate someone, something.
Possibly, I don't really know. Actually, I might have to think about it.
Can we investigate? Or like, can I look at the tombs and see
By
if they
all
have any
means.
writings?
By all means, there, Space Child. Twofold.
There's nothing to say that the Fae were entombed here. This could be the temple keepers.
Also, perception or investigation?
Investigation.
My personal view.
No.
Uh, not with a 3, no. There are some strange markings on these tombs, but you don't see anything beyond that.
Can I see?
By all means, make an investigation roll.
At flat, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
Really quick.
That's
When my
7, 9,
when my
that's 12.
when my audio cord drags on my chair, are you guys hearing that?
No.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
cool. Nikki, you said a 12?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, you don't see anything.
Hmm. Who else would like to investigate these?
Well, I would like to take a look around and make sure that there's no more traps and that we are safe.
That is going to be an investigation roll.
Ooh, 17.
Ah, Harangi. As you are looking around, you actually are able to spot a book.
Take it and take a look at it.
All right. The book is actually in common.
Interesting.
Are you going to be reading it?
Yes.
All right. So the book goes into great detail about how that the islanders were actually indebted to Torintu, and so they offered him various items on the island, coconuts, fit like fresh fish from their fishing. Celebrations were done for Torintu. Lots of things happened, and they, for a while, were quite prosperous. But sometime during, sometime, uh, I'd say maybe a year ago, compared to what the dates are in the book, uh, the one of the islanders had the great idea to start dabbling into some necromancy, and Torintu was not happy about it. And so the shrine was cut off from the Feywilds, and that's where the book kind of ends.
Does
Okay.
Porangi read
I
it out loud?
Yeah, is Parangi reading this out loud?
he by default will read out loud.
All right.
I do not think we are safe at the moment.
Necromancy, four tombs around us, a fire, a hearth. This correlates somehow, and I don't like it. We should get out of here.
I agree.
Hmm. If
Yeah.
these are undead, we are duty bound to destroy them, no?
Actually,
Uh,
yeah.
uh, just to say, um, I am low on health. I am severely damaged from the acid.
Oh, do you have any healing potions?
You have a
You
whole bunch
I
should
of
have
that
3 healing
spinach,
potions.
plus the
I
spinach.
I do have oh, you know what, plus the spinach. You know what? I'll just
Short
down
rest.
yeah, I'll down one healing potion right now.
All right, that's 2d4 plus 2. Go ahead and roll that.
I don't have any. Uh,
Could we take a short rest?
I don't have any spell slots left.
All right, so that right there is going to be an 8 recovered. And yes, you guys can definitely do a short rest should you desire it.
I'd love to do a short rest.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure. But not in this room.
Oh,
Give me a second. You
Hey,
guys RP a little bit while I'm looking some stuff up.
well, Parang is going to just take a bit of a guarding patrol around the area. Since he's not exactly hurt and he's only used one spell slot, he's good.
I am going to go have a bit of a sit down on the stools. If anyone wants to join me, they can.
I'll sit down by the pool.
What
Take
do you
out
say,
a
Chris?
jar of gray, vitamin gray, and slowly start eating it.
Oh,
Okay.
You're gonna eat. You're
I'm
gonna
just
eat
gonna
the.
have a little bit.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and describe the flavor.
It's
It,
a Deltron reference.
huh? Say again?
I was asking Space Child. I'll ask him. I was asking Space Child. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Um, as for the vitamin gray, as you start to eat it, it has the consistency of grizzle, but no flavoring whatsoever. Outside of tasting a lot like you are eating chewy pennies and nickels.
I don't see how you can just sit there and eat that, Space Child. That,
When you travel enough, you just don't care.
of course, yeah,
Can I
definitely.
look over at Swing and see how he's doing? Because I feel like he's just been vibing around the entire time.
Uh, Fwing has actually perched himself on top of one of the tombs and kind of like pecking at it. Just kind of goes, rah!
Oh,
I
he'll come back.
offer an gray vitamin.
Oh wait, I wanted to try something.
Go ahead.
Could I see if could I take out the Danvar plush and actually send a message and see if it works?
What message are you going to send and describe how you go about doing it?
She's like and like message the cantrip I have for yeah. um, just this is gonna like uh point her finger at his chest and just like think she like at first she was good. She's thinking about what she said. She's like, "Hello, can you respond mentally?" That that's all I can think of. I'm sorry. What? What?
This is
What?
going on in your head.
Cookie.
Wait, what did what, how did I respond? one word.
Uh,
Very hard. Speaking.
Oh,
Very
it's
hard.
like a. Is
Thinking.
it like a? Oh dear.
I look at Nikki in confusion and slightly horrified.
No. This is only in her head. Nobody else hears this.
It's a message, which is basically I can send a telepathic
Mm-hmm.
message to someone.
Uh-huh.
Only so only Denver can hear it. The plush can
Oh,
hear it.
okay.
um, I want to talk to my patron and report to him about the things I found.
Give me a moment. Okay. All right. Uh, what did you want to report precisely?
Precise. Oh, you're gonna make me recall stuff. Okay.
I'll be right back.
You could just say give him the whole 9 yards.
Okay. I'll give him the whole 9 yards about the shrine, about the booby traps, and I want to make a bit of a perception check on these towers right here. See what they're all about. The big towers at the front where the tripwire was.
All right. Your patron's like, really? Just standard affair? Portals to the other realms of reality are that that's just textbook. I don't
Of
care for
course,
this.
of course, but what about the knowledge of the people who may have lived on this island, who dabbled in a bit of necromancy and, well, became unfavored by the Archfey?
It sounds like a cliche novel.
Hmm.
How many people dabble in the dark arts and it causes them to no longer exist? It literally is children's textbook or children's fairy tales. Why
I
are you
guess so.
bothering me with this again?
Because you said you wanted knowledge, so I'm providing you knowledge. But I have no idea to what extent your knowledge goes, or rather, the limits or bounds of your knowledge. Boundaries. There we go.
How about something more interesting than the cliche of a town that used to be, but then evil thing happened and now they are no longer?
Sir,
I could easily tell you the next part, but I feel like your feeble brain could not comprehend how terrible things could be or will be, but whatever. How dare!
sure.
He effectively does the equivalent of hanging up the phone loudly on you.
Damn it. Oh, I can never get this guy
This
to
feels like a
fucking
very
like me. Why the
flamboyant
fuck did I
patron.
choose him as my patron anyway?
I'm
Fuck.
sorry.
This seems like
I can never get. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying this seems like a very flamboyant patron.
All right, now what were you saying, Salver?
I can never fucking get this guy to like anything I say. I have no idea as to what the boundaries of his knowledge are. And good fucking lord, why did I choose this guy as my patron again? Fucking shit, I could have went with someone easier.
I'll give you this, Salver. This guy has been around the block. All right? Not only that, but he is literally not a part of the world of Terrana. Like, you're talking about an extra dimensional being. Okay? So he's got a treasure trove of knowledge at his disposal, and you more or less just said, "Hey, I found out 1 + 1 = 2."
What? Okay, but there's the problem. He wants knowledge, more knowledge. He craves knowledge, but seems omniscient, near omniscient. So, who am I to know what he knows?
That is the puzzle that you've got to figure out. Obviously, yes, finding out stuff that you didn't know about is very important and might seem trivial to him, but you could get thrown a curveball that even intrigues him.
Hmm.
That's the way you've got to play this. You are more or less having to. You're more or less at a thrift store with your parents, and you're like, hey, mommy, look at this. That's nice, dear. Put that down. Hey, mommy, look at this. That's nice, dear. I told you to put things down. Mommy, look at this. I told you. Oh, okay. That's how you got to play this.
I
You
mean,
got to.
hey, you missed 100% of arrow shots to the knee that you don't take.
More or less. This isn't going to be a case where I'm going to attack you. I'm just playing up a character. So,
Okay. I don't know if there were to be any consequences for. I don't know if I had a limit on the amount of times I could be like, "Hey, Dad."
no, nothing like that.
So there is something I would like to do while I'm on patrol.
Sure.
I would like to druidcraft flowers around the tombs to see if any necromantic energies sap them of life.
Oh, that's not a bad thought.
Okay. Um. So, Space Child, are you still there? Space Child?
Problem.
Huh?
He probably. Oh, Space Child?
Right?
Hey, he's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had to make sure. Okay, Kurangi, the moment that you druid craft some flowers around the tombs, you're actually very successful in doing so. However, there's something very weird about these flowers.
What's weird about them?
Are you going to investigate?
Darn tootin'. Oh, that's a 8.
Uh, give me a second. I need to see if I can find it. Okay. Unfortunately, there are no images of this, or I've seen it before, but unfortunately, I didn't save it from last time. So, anyway, I will say, you know what? I'm gonna throw out the investigation. I'll allow you to look at it normally. Um, Looking at these flowers, they look like they're a brilliant pink with some red tint going inside the bud of the plant. But as you look into the flower itself, the flower has actually got veins and the petals are made of skin.
Oh yeah, there's some bad juju on this one.
Like there are even veins going through these skin petals.
Wait, fucking what?
There's some bad juju, brother.
So we should get out of here, right?
Yes. We need to skedaddle.
Well, I don't know what you guys are here for, but this is against the natural order of things.
Exactly.
So I am
So
going to do everything in my power to right it.
Nikki, how do you feel about the skin flowers?
The skin flaps.
She she doesn't say anything. She just turns around and starts heading her way out.
Wait, isn't this part of our job though? Controlling the balance?
Hint,
That's
hint,
part
Uh-huh.
of
wink,
my
wink,
job.
nudge, nudge.
That's a
Oh
great.
God.
Wait,
That
what's my job?
Is everyone rested up?
Yeah.
As a short rest, you guys were able to roll your hit dice in order to recover any HP that you lost. You can roll as many as your maximum will allow. So at this moment in time, you guys should have 2D at whatever level, like material you got or class you guys are at. So Nikki, that should be a 2D8 for you. Salver, that's a 2D8 for you as well. And Space Child, if I am not mistaken, you also have a 2D8 because you're a rogue. Wow, a lot of 2D8s.
Yeah,
two d8s for damage. Sorry.
No. This will be your hit dice for when you roll for a short rest, of which you guys did do a short rest
in that
just now.
in that case, we're all 2d8s.
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody's a 2D8.
Then
Anyway, we're gonna head our way out of here.
I'm going to
Uh,
open one of the crypt.
alright, so, Salver, go ahead
um,
and add your Constitution modifier to that.
sorry. How would I do that?
You are going to take your character's Constitution, which I'm looking at it is a +1. Now you're going to take that +1 and add it to that 5, and that'll give you how much you recovered from your short rest, which is 6 health.
Okay.
Space
So
Child? Oh, go ahead.
my hit point maximum is 15. I would be at 19 if I added that stuff.
You
Would
would only use up to your maximum health.
okay.
Space Child, you were able to recover uh 10 plus your Constitution modifier. Also, Nikki,
Hmm?
uh hate to break it to you, but they are not wrong about fixing balances. And this is one of those
What does,
case scenarios.
wait, I don't get it. What does that mean?
Humans,
Uh,
mortals, really.
the you know for a fact that the undead do not have souls, and that kind of fits into the criteria of what you guys have been dealing or are supposed to be dealing with.
Oh, oh yeah. My bad. She does not turn around.
I like the idea where that you start to turn around, but you're like, oh wait, we got to deal with these. Oh no, we have to deal with these.
Man, we
Exactly.
should have
Oh.
taken a rest first. I don't even have any spell slots left.
Did you take your short
Ah,
rest?
Yeah.
that doesn't get back bard
Okay,
spells though.
that's right. She's a bard.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought she was warlock.
No, that's Salver.
Oh well, Salver gets his spell slots back.
Yes, yes he does.
I only
Eh.
have the only spell that I can like use to like damage people with the vicious mockery. That's
Well, so anyway, I'm going to open the far right one.
Oh no.
I ready my rapier.
far right. Yeah, Nikki's just gonna
I
All
guess
right.
stay behind there.
Uh, hang on. Now, I have been unsuccessful in seeing any pictures that I can work with, so I'm just gonna have to take a natural picture in real life to give you guys
Oh.
as a
James,
yes.
I'm going to fly 7 feet up in the air and ready myself with a spear, right
Oh,
where they are.
all right. Well, give me 1 second. I've got to go use the bathroom. You guys get some level of amnesty.
All right, so a quick break then.
Yeah, quick break. Unfortunately, that water bottle is now shooting through me.
That sounds painful. Where's your urethra? Anyway, flesh buds. That's a new thing now.
Anyone. Flesh
Um,
bud.
It
Is
sounds a
that
bit like a
like
corpse
what
flower.
is that?
yeah,
Ooh, that does sound like
I
a flower.
The human flower.
human. Yeah, yeah. What's next? Eye pie.
Please don't.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like I should give it to him as an idea. Um, well, one of you have had Korangi has opened a tomb. Um, and the first thing I know is that you never disturb the dead, or else something bad happens. So I'm 7 feet up in the air. How tall are Fae usually? Oh,
Fetty?
huh?
Uh, that depends. For example, furbolgs are pretty tall, like 8 feet.
Oh,
Also, we're
yeah,
not
that's
disturbing
smaller.
the dead. We're disturbing the undead.
Undead. Well,
They're
it's one of
already
those things where
disturbed. They're just sort of trapped
there.
there and need to be corrected.
Yeah. I'm just 7 feet up in the air with my spear ready, so I can stab them in the head if needed. And
Wait,
I
so
flew up
this
7 feet
one,
because what
this
corpse is going to be 7 feet tall?
is this one that you're the one you're opening? Hello?
What's that, Sephi? You were really quiet.
Sorry, is this the one you're opening?
I'm doing the far right one. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Jade. I'm getting kitty
Oh,
lovings.
Jade! I see a red thing.
A red dot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just like laying that down there so we just, well, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So,
fun.
I mean,
So fun thing about thieves' cant. It's not really a language itself. It's more like street jargon. So like,
Mm-hmm.
imagine going into a back alley in the middle of a town and you're talking to a guy and he's like, "Yo, yo, yo, what up, my shiggy diggy lava?" Stuff like that.
yeah,
It's essentially common, just so much slang and
basically a different language.
You
just about.
stare at them and you're just like, what the frick are they saying?
Oh, oh yeah, I forgot. See, you're so good at being an observer that I forgot you were here.
I kind of left for a couple of hours.
I
Yeah.
noticed that.
Unfortunately, I don't have all the free time in the world. I kind of have a very orientated, focused job.
We about to mill some coves.
Basically, we're opening up tombs that has possibly has undead fae in it.
Possibly.
Be
Well,
this
it's
should
not
be
just,
a
We did not establish that the undead are fey.
yeah, that's the big thing. I would assume that they're
Oh,
humans, since Fays, when they die, they don't have a soul to reanimate.
yeah.
So I would
Yeah, you're
assume
right.
humans.
Hey,
I mean,
Jade.
Hey,
most
you're
things when they die don't exactly leave their soul behind. So wouldn't that
You're
be
right.
well, in this world, the fae don't have a soul.
interesting?
They don't have souls. Like my character, she's a satyr, and she doesn't have one.
No souls. just
You
like a redhead.
can. There is a thing though. You can bargain or buy souls, but that will be definitely looked down upon in the afterlife world. So the only way to get a soul when you don't have a soul is like, in a more positive way, I guess, is to marry someone and share like, their soul with them so you guys can share that soul in the afterlife.
So if you die, we cannot revive you.
No.
Oh, yeah, dang. Oh yeah, so
That's
you
why I
came
was
dangerously
trying that's
close.
why that's why I was freaking out and crying when you guys were taking your sweet time trying to save me.
Well,
I I use the rope.
I
That
forgot my
wasn't it.
rope.
I don't have a rope.
I had the idea. I had the suggestion. Please tie it to a tree so I can climb up.
I have wings. Who needs rope?
That oh, you heard that shit? Well, after the rope failed, I mean, I don't have any strength in me. It's all just
Mister, I
let's see.
can
Actually,
fly.
let me see.
I know.
Yeah, for me it's
That's
all
what I
just
know.
charisma.
Like the trees are stronger than you guys. I would have just easily climbed up.
Yeah. I mean, but then I figured, yeah, I was gonna use mage hand 'cause I was trying to figure out, oh yeah, do you weigh more than 10 pounds? Um,
No, I don't weigh 10 pounds. I'm a 5 foot satyr.
oh, of course. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. We should have tied you to a tree. We should have tied a rope to a tree.
I vote for tying her
No.
to a tree too.
That way she can't resist.
It's
That way she can't do anything dangerous,
the bark is worse than the bite.
like falling into holes.
Actually, did you know in some jungle areas there are types of ants that live in trees, and some natives would actually, as a death sentence, would tie the guilty party to a tree, smack the tree, and then the ants would literally tear the person apart.
Oh yeah, that's insane. That sounds like that sounds something that would happen in the Amazons, and if it
Sounds like
is,
a fire.
then there's bullet ants, and bullet ants hurt a lot.
Yeah. But like
In
note of
fact, with
word,
with the Great Slayer,
yeah, but like note of word, if we're gonna try and like go in a jungle and someone falls in a pit, we can use the nearby tree and help them and let them climb up.
Yes.
Because
Well,
three
what
of
if the
them,
tree has ants on it, and then the ants climb down the rope and eat your hand off?
Nature survival tricks.
well, would you rather be disintegrated by a pitcher plant or have tiny little bites from an ant?
you don't realize how
Depends on
quickly
the
the
ant.
ants would disassemble you.
Yes, but
Disassemble,
what
and
type
then we
of
find
ant
out
would
if
not
she's
be
truly built
scared?
different. No, it's okay. Yeah. I'm starting to build up my character sheet just a little bit, little by little, like in my bio, because in additional features and traits after that fucking pitcher plant shit, I just put down Salavera does not like surprises.
Yeah,
Surprise.
Prizes
that
are quite terrible.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing a perception check on everything. And that's why I asked about mimics too. I don't think you would use mimics on us just yet, but oh my good lord.
Nikki has been traumatized by a mimic before.
That's
There's a trick to see if a mimic is a mimic.
Yeah,
by
they
rolling
they
for
they
perception.
established that when
No,
they did
you
state that
kneel
when they
down
first
to
came in
them,
the show.
and you kneel down to the any chest that you see. Roll for persuasion and say, if you're a mimic, you have to say something.
You're legally required to say that you're a mimic. You'll go to jail if you don't. You'll go to mimic jail.
But here's what happened. Out of character, no one else in the party's gonna know, unless Nikki wants to tell a story. If they're gonna take a long rest, but Nikki and some other people. were traveling and they saw this like abandoned house in like the middle of the woods
Oh
and they went
yeah, that
inside.
happened. I forgot about that.
They went in from the back door and the house started moaning.
Oh no.
And
Why'd you have to say back door?
they were going up to the attic and they were like and the mimic was mimicking one of the people's voices when they were like, we should leave, and then it will all of a sudden be like, no, let's keep going.
Just a question, James.
Yes.
Do you, um, what stat do you use to determine intimidation?
Charisma. I
Charisma, not strength?
I will say, in certain aspects, strength can be used as an intimidation factor. However, the only way that works proper is if you're utilizing a proper athletics roll, say to punch and cause a crack in a wall, or perhaps to loom over someone as you are holding them over the edge of a cliffside or a ledge of some sort.
Okay,
That's
so
when,
potentially.
yeah, it's the intimidation factor regarding someone's strength has to be in a case where that is very violent. That said, Perengi, you said you went to the far left tomb or the far right?
Far right.
Real quick question
Go for it.
about uh, should someone make an athletics check to or dexterity check or something to break someone's index finger? Would that also cause for intimidation?
I would say that is definitely an intimidation, and in some aspects, intimidation with advantage.
I have a question.
I will now interrogate every which one of you.
Can I have a question, James?
Seeing as how you just asked one, yes. Now we're moving
Uh,
on to Parangi.
please, please.
Let him have the question real quick.
By all means, go for it.
Would I be able to bully a fucking mimic into being a dice bag for me?
No.
Since I have 18 charisma with a modifier of 4.
You can't bully them, but you might be able to persuade.
What about intimidating them with my charisma and saying that I'll do horrible things to them if they don't become my dice bag?
They are extra dimensional beings by nature. You're gonna have to specify what exactly you would do. Like
Could
for
I have?
example, huh?
Could I persuade a mimic to becoming my pet?
No. I'm just going
Why
to say
not do
that.
something gross to make them come out?
Uh yeah.
Just do something like really gross, and then they'll be like, "No, stop it!"
he he left to go and try and tame a mimic. Uh,
All right.
why not,
So,
James?
uh, because it, no pet of that nature is going to be a case because it's a slippery slope. The moment I let you have it as a pet is also the moment that you're like, well, how is it going to defend me in combat? And then I have to factor in all of that nonsense. And no thank you.
Well, you see, Sacred would be the only one who would think of that. I think
Think of what? Sorry, I was answering a question.
using a pet in combat, such as a mimic.
Yeah,
As a ranger, yeah.
yeah, see, it's only a matter of time before you start questioning the logistics of it, and I'm not getting into that.
Like,
That being said,
like I had plans to develop that horseshoe crab into a giant horseshoe crab, turn it into a mount, and do mounted combat.
That's cool. May I also so I guess since Mimic is off the table, Elder Brain Slime Puppy Dragon is also off the table.
I'm going to say that this is stuff that can easily be workshopped when we are not
All
in
right.
session.
Well,
Okay.
Let's keep going.
I
All
opened.
right. You open the coffin or the tomb with actually little to no effort whatsoever.
I expected this to be heavier.
Inside is what looks to be some kind of leather.
Uh,
That that's human skin. I'm not touching that. Is it moving?
No.
It's not moving. No
It also
breathing.
it does smell dead as hell though.
That
Skin.
that doesn't necessarily mean completely dead.
Can I lean down and sniff it?
I need you to make a
Why?
dex save. Actually, no, better yet, give me your AC.
15.
Give me a moment. Ah, I see. All right. That changes things.
Just a little bit.
You said 15?
Yes.
Okay. So, as Parangi leans down to sniff the leather, a hand shoots up out of the leather and grabs him by the face as the entire leather starts to wrap itself around him. And I'm going to put this into the Arbitration Syndicate.
I don't like this at all. I'm going to breathe acid.
Well, hang on. We'll get there. We will get there.
That
You
sounds
won't like
so
it, but
familiar.
we will get there.
That sounds so familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, it does it there, Nikki? It couldn't have been something that happened to you, would it?
It did.
All right. So,
Oh
the
no, that's not good.
uh, guys, as the skin starts to wrap itself around Parangi, it looks it looks gross. It looks rough as it starts like sliding itself onto his extremities. That is what you guys are looking at.
uh, uh, that looks like looks like a
Let me
fat
look into some.
nutsack wrapping around his face.
What?
Oh, that is horrifying. Oh, it smells so. Uh, uh, I
I mean, have you
Oh
Can
seen
I
human
do?
leather?
need
Here you
it.
go, Tuffy. I'm gonna put this in your personal chat.
I need it to get a deck save at 13.
Okay, it's not the same thing. It's similar, but it's not the same thing.
Oh, I said that before looking at the image. Never mind.
That's so
That's how I
terrifying.
was imagining it, James.
You know what it looks like? It looks like the troll from the first Harry Potter movie.
You know what? You're right. Yeah, actually.
All
What,
right.
Tuffy?
That being said, um, everybody roll initiative.
Oh boy. Okay. Boop. Beep, boop, boop, bop.
Uh,
Why? Why?
Parangi, Parangi, you're going to share your initiative with the skin.
Okay.
20. Nine- Oh, is this what is it called? Do we know what it's called?
Oh, 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 space child.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet summer child.
You can save my butt.
Tonight's not a good night for me.
That's okay. Parangi's having a rough time of things too.
It smells so awful. Ugh.
It smells so bad.
Yeah, now it smells nasty now.
It's touching me!
It's touching my tongue.
Shut up,
Just a
It,
Meg.
question, James.
it's between my toes! Alright, what's up, Dylan?
Dude, I can't imagine that having this thing walk up to you and then interlock toes with you as it's wrapping itself around you. Anyway,
Ugh. Ugh.
um, so
Oh,
that
I
little
found out what it
hole,
is.
rip and tear in its body, right there, below its face, below its chest,
Uh-huh.
is that what's enveloping him, or is it just an amorphous ball of flesh?
The way it is enveloping him is basically it's very similar to that of do you know what I mean by those bearskin pelts that are on like the ground in front of a
Yeah.
camp that is how this is working, only it's closing itself around him so that opening is no longer there.
Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna have to handle that by himself.
Yeah,
I don't know what
if
I can do.
uh so well, I mean, it is your turn to begin with, so you can start us off.
Oh shit. Uh, heck, spells. Shit, spells. Uh, you know what? Let me look at that. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what?
Oh, I found it in the notes.
Yes, I'll use. I'm thinking about using that. Am I on a time limit?
No. Oh,
Okay.
wait, hold on. In game, are you in a time limit?
In like in general for combat.
Okay. I'm not going to say you are. I mean, you're still able to do your action, your bonus action, your free action, your movement action. All of those are still available to you. But, like, if you're trying to do, like, a ritual cast, understand that that is going to take 10 minutes in game. So it will take 100 rounds before like you finish a ritual cast.
Okay. That is not what that is. Okay. I think that I would like to, let's see, because that is an enchantment. Let me put that up. I think I want to do target this flesh pile,
Mm.
and I want to use dissonant whispers on it. I don't think this has an area effect, and I assume I can target one thing.
Let's see what happens. Or
Oh,
let's see.
good lord.
You said dissonant whispers,
Yes, dissonant whispers.
right? Bup.
Do you want me to put it in
Uh,
chat?
yeah, if you could just post it. I'm having to go through your character to read it.
Right
All
there.
right. Okay, so
It's a save.
right. All right, so uh,
Wisdom save 14.
Ferengi, he's going to be doing dissonant whispers. Lucky you.
Uh,
Doesn't have an area of effect though. Just says you pick a target. Oh,
it does say enchantment.
it says you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear.
Is undead considered a creature?
Yes. All
So
right.
I target the undead, who is a creature.
All right. So what we'll do is I'll roll its wisdom save. All right.
Ooh.
So it rolled a 2. Go ahead and roll your damage.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that's something.
All right. Let's see. So, uh, Parangi, you're taking 6 psychic damage as well as the creature is taking 6 psychic damage
Why am I taking
Hmm.
6 psychic damage?
because of the damage transfer.
Okay.
While it is grappling a creature, the husk takes only half damage dealt, and the creature grappled by the husk takes the other half.
Ow!
Okay.
Purangi angry now.
I see that this did nothing but harm him. I am going to use my action
That was your
to.
action.
I will also
Okay.
point out that a failed save, it must immediately use this reaction if available to move as far away from the caster as possible within its movement speed. It doesn't go
Okay,
into dangerous
Oh
grounds
yeah.
or um, like fires or a pit. So
gotcha. All right, to that end, uh, Parengi, unfortunately, you're a passenger in this case because you are being yanked 5, 10, 15, 20, and you can't go any further because, well, uh, you're in a shrine and there's walls. I suppose you can go as far as there, but that's about it.
How many feet is that?
That's 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. I have a bonus action, correct?
As long as the spell allows you to, it actually says bonus action, or it can be a cantrip.
Okay. I assume this isn't a cantrip. Hmm.
What is it?
Uh, it is. I think it's a level 2 spell. It should be. Let's
Uh,
see.
if it's a level 2, then
as long as
that's,
it's a bonus action spell, it'll say if it's a
yeah,
bonus action or an action in casting time.
Oh,
yeah,
nope. Just one.
just one action.
One, yeah, level 1 spell.
Does it say bonus action as the casting time, or does it say one action?
Just a minute. One action. Dang.
Then you
Okay.
can't cast it.
Okay. So I wasn't able to cast Dissonant Whispers.
You were able to cast Dissonant Whispers because that was your action.
Okay. Um, well, I think what I will do to improve the situation, to try and improve the situation is, let's see. You know what? I'm not. How far away is this thing? 40? 50 feet?
From you,
Yes.
it is currently 45 feet away from you.
Is 45 feet away from me. I want to use my movement. And move as close. You know what? I want to move within 10 feet of it, and then I want to cast Mage Hand as a cantrip. Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's an action. Ugh.
Okay. Uh, so that we can continue forward, review your act, what other things you can do, and we'll come back around, okay?
Okay.
I will still allow you to move up to 10 feet away from it. So we've got that to work with. And that will be your turn for right now, okay?
Okay.
All right. Nikki, you're up.
Okay, so um uh so if I hit that creature, is it gonna hit him too?
Yes, it will.
Uh, um sorry. Um, because if I hit it, it's gonna hurt him. And I don't want to hurt any friends. Uh, 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 I
You
need to
want to
remember. Huh?
hold action and come back around?
Yeah, we'll come back around.
All
I'm not
right.
really sure what to do.
Okay, no worries. Ferengi, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm double checking ACR real quick.
Hmm?
CR, not CR2, I need CR14.
Hmm.
Let's see if I can do an elk.
Okay.
Not yet. Okay, so I'm going to try to break free of this thing.
Sure. I need you to make a strength save. That's an athletics. I need a strength save. That's better. All right. Congratulations. You were able to yank this thing off of you.
Alright,
Yeah,
will that
well,
be considered my action?
That is considered an action, unfortunately, to get
That's fine.
free.
Alright,
can you still move?
He still has his movement, yes. I don't have a picture to work with, so I'm just going to put that there as the husk.
okay, it's an action.
What?
That's an action.
Uh, there.
Action.
Okay. How far is that away from me?
Just 5 feet.
Okay.
But it's his turn right now, so give him a
I,
moment.
I understand. Just for future reference.
And
Yes.
as a bonus action, I'm going to shillelagh.
All right.
So my quarterstaff becomes a massive gnarled club.
Doesn't Shillelagh all isn't that just an animated weapon that is floating around you?
No, it's based on like the Irish shillelagh, which is basically a billy club.
I'm
Uh,
aware of what a shillelagh is. I was just asking
no, it just turns my staff into a magical staff, basically.
all right. Fair enough.
Gives it a little bit more oomph when I hit. So, and I'm not
Gonna hit.
sure. Well, I can't hit it. That was my bonus action in action. I'm
Ah.
not going to try to run away because it's an opportunity attack. So I will just hold steady for now.
That shillelagh is a bonus action.
Yeah, but breaking free was an action.
Yes, but shillelagh is a bonus action and breaking free is an action. You are allowed one bonus action and one action around.
Yep, that's what I did. One bonus action, one action. And
Right. Shillelagh is. I'm reading this right now.
yeah,
Who you are holding is imbued with nature's power for the duration. The spell has. Oh, okay, okay. I'm thinking of a spiritual weapon.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
what
Which
we're
is also a
thinking
bonus
about.
action.
Yeah, that's what was confusing. My apologies.
So yeah, so I just basically have a gnarled wooden staff in one hand, scimitar in the other, broke free, and that's it. That's all I can do. Unless you
Right.
want to count the throwing up from earlier when it started wrapping around me.
No. that is not necessary. I will say though that now that it's free, one, thankfully you did not take any smother damage because you were able to break free this round. Um, I do need to roll something really quick.
Ugh.
Oh no. Salver,
I
I
would like to
need
remind
you.
you. May I say something? Sorry.
Are you about to use that bonus action?
I have nothing to use my bonus action with. I've looked at my spells. No bonus action spells. Um, I could maybe use a weapon, but that's an action.
Yes.
Could
Um,
I use bardic inspiration on Salver?
then
You
I.
most certainly can, and that is a bonus action.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay,
Uh,
then that would give me an action and free me up with
no,
one other
no, no, no,
thing.
no, no, no. That does not give you an action.
Okay.
That just gives you a die roll added to whatever you're about to roll. Which, by the way, what you're about to roll is you need to give me a strength save.
You you can also add a 1d6 since I gave you bardic inspiration.
That's right.
Uh, did this husk jump 7 feet in the air where I am flying?
That's a very good point. Hmm.
Because if it is like a bear rug, I would like to ask how the muscles of a bear rug function.
I would like to point out we are talking about the muscles of a magical undead creature. Therefore,
Okay.
the physiology of anything has already went out the window, my sir.
Bitch,
My
Okay.
please. Magic got nothing on physics.
yeah,
I
like
use.
the moment that we add magic to any kind of science, you more or less have to wipe the entire chalkboard because there's so many factors and variables that are not able to be calculated. So, nevertheless, you're successful on that strength save. Or no, 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 that's Parengi. You need to make me that strength save there, Salvaire.
Dang it.
But don't forget to add that 1d6.
Yes.
Okay.
Ba ba
Strength
ba ba da ba 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 da ba
plus
da ba.
the. Okay, 16. Well, hold on.
Add the 1d6.
Yep.
All
14.
right. It it starts to grab your foot, but you're able to yank your foot away like hell no, and it just plops on the ground right
Ew.
right under you.
Nasty.
Uh,
Done.
unfortunately, that is its turn, and now it's Twofol's turn. Twoful, you in complete shock and surprise watched as Parengi got attacked. So when you went to go step forward to help him, you fell prone. Unfortunately, with that nat 1 that you got earlier for initiative. Twofull? Space
Fearful?
Child?
Sorry. Um, can you repeat that?
Say
He asked,
again?
he asked if you can repeat it.
Okay. Watching Parengi get covered in the skin, you were taken by surprise and fell prone when you went to go help him. You tripped. And that is due to that nat 1 you rolled with your initiative.
Yes. So,
So, it is
there's
now
nothing
your
I can.
turn. Huh?
Is there nothing I can do?
Well, it's. Have you not been paying attention?
I
You can
have.
cast a spell in reaction depending on the action speed.
Yeah, it's
Oh wait, I
free
have
on the
spells. Oh, I don't. Mhm.
It's free on the ground and it has not attached to anybody, so you could be able to attack it without any issue.
Okay. So I'd like to use my rapier.
you would need to go up to it, but because you are prone, you are only going to be able to go up to a speed of 15 feet.
Okay.
Do you not have the map up?
Um, I see the map.
Okay, so you see how far you are from it, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's 40 feet away.
Okay, short boat then.
There you go.
Oh, that's not gonna land, is it?
Oh no!
Oh, did you? Oh no.
That's a nat one.
I Go ahead and roll your damage. All right, Salver,
Yes. Does it go on my wing?
let's roll for that. I wasn't going
Um,
to say that, but you
This
gave me
is
a great
gave
idea.
me an idea.
yeah, so I can't
Gave me
fly
an idea.
anymore. I'm surprised you didn't have that idea, honestly.
I
I thought you would go right for the wings.
No, let's see what else happened.
Never give
All
the
right,
DM ideas.
of course.
5, 6.
What am I rolling?
Oh, you're not. The arrow
Oh,
goes straight into your left leg and sticks there.
okay. Ow. Uh,
Look, I
Uh,
know he looks kinda scary, but looking like you're shooting at the wrong man there.
that's very unfortunate. Twofold. You still have your bonus action and a free action.
oh no. Please
I'd like
stop.
to try again with the short bow.
No.
You can't with because that is an action. You need to have a bonus action.
I see. What can I do with the bonus action?
You can drink a potion. You
Mhm.
can interact with a MacGuffin. You can like that being like opening a chest or opening a door, that sort of thing. Uh, you could pass a potion to somebody else. And there are a variety of spells that do take a bonus action to cast. However, this actually requires you having spells to cast.
Is it possible for any way, shape, or form to move forward a little bit?
I will allow you, because you are a rogue, you should be able to. Give me a second. Oh, wait. Do you not have it yet? You should. Let me see something really quick. My apologies, guys. We're all getting back into the swing of things.
Oh,
I
it's fine.
understand. It's been a while.
Been a while since I said I'm sorry.
Oh, that is devastating. I hate that I don't have any bonus action spells.
Okay, you do have a cunning action because as a bonus action, you can use it to dash, disengage, or hide. So you could use your dash action to get right up next to it.
I'd like to dash.
All right, hang on 1 second. We're gonna see if I can add that to your character sheet really quick. Uh, uh-huh. Hmm. All right. Copy.
Correctly onto me, 5 feet.
Paste. Us. Second. Action. Done. Okay. Yeah, so you can get right up next to it. Is that what you wanted to do?
Yes.
Oh God.
All right. Hi, how you doing? All right, Salver. At this point, it is your turn, and you have an arrow in the knee. You were a great adventurer until that point.
Yes. Thank you for adding on to my reference. Um, I want to know how close Space Child is to this creature. And
He
does this
literally
mean...
could touch it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
In fact, even Porangi could touch it. Although he has already touched it and he was not happy when he did.
Of course. Okay. Time to bust out a spell. Because using a spear and accidentally stabbing someone in the head is not an option.
You have just as much of an opportunity of hitting them with a spell as well, my guy. Especially if it's a
Um,
ranged spell attack.
well, I mean, what if it's an enchantment?
I suppose not. Pardon me.
What?
I suppose not.
Okay. Okay. But with Mage Hand, I'd probably.
Oops, sorry. I'll delete that. That wasn't supposed to be there.
Okay, but it only lasts for a minute, so it wouldn't make sense to even. You know what? Oh, okay. Okay. What I want to do is I want to use Mage Hand.
Huh?
I want to grab this thing, and I'm going to use my movement to fly. How close is the pool?
Uh, the mage hand can't attack, activate magical items, or carry more than 10 pounds. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Trying to grapple is considered an attack, and it weighs more than 10 pounds, so you cannot mage hand.
Okay, that's dang it. Okay, no Mage Hand for me. Would
Alright,
you penalize me for that and you say I did an action?
no,
Okay,
because you would have to have actually done the action, and I'm just telling you right now. You, as who you are, would know that would not work.
okay. You know what? What about this? And have 60 feet action. Uh,
It's not
no
doing that.
effect on dead. Hey, um, Phantasmal Force. What if I cast Phantasmal Force? What attribute would I use for it?
As a warlock, your phantasmal force would be utilizing your charisma.
Beautiful. Okay, I think I want to use Phantasmal Force on this creature, specifically this creature. Um, yep, in the mind of a creature. Okay, yep. I want to cast it on the little flesh pile down there. And I want to make him see complete white all around him as a void. And I want him to see a necromancer or the necromancer that turned him into this thing.
Okay.
And
All right.
then, okay, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, you
Okay,
you go ahead.
I just, for now, I want this thing. I want it to think that the necromancer now has control over it and that it needs to go, stay still. That needs to stay still and not do anything. and leave its neck exposed.
Give me a second. I'm trying to look the damn. Why is it that I can't look this spell up particularly?
I'll get you. I'll get you. Your sheet
Crap.
spells. You got it.
No, I accidentally closed out of roll 20.
Got you. Yeah. Oh dang. Well, I guess I'll have to wait for you to come back in.
Didn't take me long.
Okay. Throw it up in
Okay.
the chat again.
All right, let's see. It's a level 2 illusion.
Just
So
posted
it
it
has.
in chat.
I'm sorry?
I just posted it in chat.
Okay. That is a long descriptor. Forgive me. Uh, as I said, I've been struggling with uh
Insomnia. We got you.
yeah.
So it says
Well,
it's concentration up to a minute. You
all right,
craft an
let me.
illusion that only the creature can see. The target must make an intelligence saving throw.
All right.
This spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
That doesn't.
Oh,
Oh, fudge. No. Where does it say that? Dang.
I posted it in chat. It's in the
I
first
see it now.
paragraph.
Yeah. Dang it. Okay, so no phantasmal thought. Man, really just my toolbox is just being dismantled as we speak. There's literally nothing else I can do unless
unless you get down and dirty and actually attack it with a physical attack.
well, I don't want to stab Space Child in the head accidentally.
Well, unfortunately, that's part of the gamble, my guy.
Okay.
I mean, it would be even. I did shoot you with an arrow.
Yeah. Hold on. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage. You know what? That's what I want to do. I want to do. Oh wait, illusion take root in the mind. Nope. Is it gonna post it? Hideous laughter. I want a hideous laughter. This thing. That's what I'll do, and it doesn't say anything
A, cre-
about.
a creature with an
Conflict.
intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected.
What does it have? What's the intelligence score?
It's at 4.
No, fine, fine. I ooh,
Great stuff for bandits, though.
yeah, man. Okay,
You're playing
fine.
this way too cautious, my guy.
I'll dissonant whisper it. That creature specifically, and since it hasn't latched onto anybody during my action, correct? It
So,
won't hit anybody else, right?
right. I will make its wisdom save.
Oh fuck.
18. So, that's only going to be half damage.
Half damage using, let's see,
3d6.
3d6.
Wait,
So
wait, 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 wait. A failed save, it takes 3d6. I must
Halved.
admit.
It just doesn't run away.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll damage and we'll do the grand total for half. All right, it's dead. How do you want to do
dang
this?
God. How do I want to do this? What do you mean?
You just
As
got to
in,
kill.
I want you to give a descriptor on how you kill this thing.
I want to fucking shriek at it and tell it to go back to the place it fucking came from the depths of the fucking tomb it came from. I want to shout at this thing and screech at it so much that it fucking dies. because my words and my voice sound like nails on a chalkboard to it. So its mind just gets absolutely fucked, and it dies from 3d6 psychic damage.
You scare it to death.
I scare it to death.
You scared a scary creature to death.
At least I know I may be able to do it to a mimic.
There you go.
On the bright side, mimic scary. Oh, okay. So one down, three to go, plus that weird flesh blood thing.
Hang on. Go ahead and look what I posted in Arbitration Syndicate on Sacred's server.
That's exactly how I wanted it to go. Exactly that. I know that exact clip too. I've watched Adventure Time.
Abracadaniel wins! You are the greatest wizard in Ooh!
Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, thank you, Grandmaster Wizard. I guess through this trial I have become a great wizard. I came here with no self-esteem and no chances, a will-o-wisp of a boy, but I walk out this arena a man, a confident man who deserves a kiss from a princess.
Hold on, he was my little princess I screamed for.
The Salver screamed at the husk until it died.
Really a shriek.
I like how I can just imagine that Mickey just standing from afar, just watching this, like, oh,
Okay.
wow.
May, since it's still my better turn, it says that I can communicate to people.
That would be a free action.
Wait,
Okay,
this
I want to use
people?
my free action to say, okay, from now on, we have 3 bodies we need to take care of, plus a weird flesh bud thing. I'm going to be opening the tombs from the air from now on, and you all should be ready to
I'm ready. Open
stab.
the damn thing.
What?
I'm ready. Open the damn thing.
Ugh. I guess I didn't use a movement, right?
Technically, well, I'm not going. I mean, you guys are not in combat anymore at this point, but for the sake of making things easy, I'm going to say we're holding the same order for when the next combat starts, which sounds like it's starting now.
I don't think it
It's
should
been a
start
bad
now.
day.
I'm going to use my movement to fly over to the nearest tomb and just hover over it since I've used my action.
All right, that'll put you right here. So, Nikki, it is now your turn.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm not sure. What were you hoping to do?
No, I get to see this time. Just prepared.
Wait for my signal.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is everyone around the tomb and ready?
I will
That
cast.
is a good.
I will cast Burning Hands when the tomb is opened.
I don't have any spells, but I will prepare my crossbow.
Tufel, what are you doing?
I'd like to stand behind the tomb and sneak.
All right, so you're stealthing. I do need you to roll a stealth. I need you to roll a stealth. There we go.
Oh,
All right, you are the knight.
that'll be great. So,
Uh,
what I'm May I say what I'm going to do?
All right. So yes, you can go ahead and do your thing.
I'm not going to just simply lift the cover off the tomb, precisely speaking as Silver right now. I'm going to lift the front end of the tomb right here below my character, the little green dot. I'm going to lift the front side of the tomb cover on the number one when I say one, okay? I'm hovering and I'm grabbing it. Three, two, one. I yank it open.
All right.
I angle the burning hand so that it doesn't hit any of the teammates. I need a dex save from the critter.
Need to
That's gonna
Critter.
be
with your crossbow.
that. That's gonna be difficult because there's nothing in there except for what looks to be a little chipmunk who is very confused.
And
But
It's a
roasted.
fucking mimic.
it, no, the chipmunk actually gets completely obliterated by Nikki's crossbow bolt.
And then roasted alive. There goes the spell slot.
I didn't even
Ooh,
shoot
snack.
yet. I said I was preparing. I was preparing.
All that preparation.
I didn't even shoot yet.
Okay, I'm just kidding about the chipmunk getting shot, at least by the crossbow bolt. It does sound like Parengi did let off that burning hand, so.
We'll have chipmunk for dinner.
Very funny.
What? We've in a jungle, we have to be resourceful. Not many things aren't poisonous. There aren't many things that are not poisonous here, so you might as well take advantage of what you got.
Alright, I guess there's nothing in this then.
So, same procedure. I'm gonna move to this one where this other blue dot is, blue green, either way. And I am going to do the same procedure.
Give me a moment.
I will ask, is this one of the ones that had the flesh flowers?
Uh, where the blue dot is,
Yes.
Oh, wait.
there was a flesh flower on a lot of them, and this is definitely one of them.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, I'll prepare another burning hands. Hindsight, I wouldn't have used burning hands if I didn't see a flesh flower on the other one, but I didn't say that, so I'm just rolling with it.
Okay.
It's still
We
clashing
could
with
use
the-
reactions.
That's what a held action is.
Oh, okay. Um, you know what? That tomb has a flesh butt on top of it. I already said I'm going to do the same procedure. Will I be penalized for that?
Nah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, were you guys opening this next? You guys were, in fact, opening this next one, right?
Yes. Same procedure. 3, 2, 1. He pulls, I burn.
Okay, but there's a flesh butt on top of this one, right?
Yes.
I would like to take my spear that
Mhm.
I would like to just kind of back up in the air
Mhm.
and dive at it and stab it as to take it off of the tomb
Nikki will just stand.
and keep it as far away from me as I can.
Prepare her bow.
I will say that being able to open the tomb and also stabbing it is going to take 2 actions. So you've got to
Neither.
prepare one of the or the other.
Actually, how much do these flesh buds weigh?
Excuse me?
How much do the flesh buds weigh, Mr. DM?
I'm going to tell you that one, you don't even know if that's what's under here or not, and two, even if that was what was under there, that's not to say that you had any action to find out about the weight of the other one that you had previously fought.
You're right. But there's one on top of the tomb, right?
The flower itself, yes, it's about the size and weight of a normal flower.
Ah, so is it huge? Is it the
No.
size of a normal flower?
Yes.
It's a druid craft flower. It's not like anything super special.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like a fucking hyperflora plant. My bad. Okay. I guess same procedure. Everything seems okay. And it's in where is it specifically on the tomb?
They're just like all around it. It's not in a specific place.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing special about that.
I I just want to make sure I don't get attached to one while I'm trying to open a tomb. But I guess I'll go ahead. I'll
Well,
grab
I
the
mean,
tomb.
like, you can get attached to anything. I mean, we live in the 20th century. I'm attached to all of you guys because you're my friends and all that, but, like,
I'm
Hmm.
attached to this pretty kitty in my lap.
no. Yeah, see. Oh, you mean like you don't want to get grappled? I got it. No, I'm kidding.
It wasn't the flesh flower that grappled me. It was the creature.
Yeah.
The
I
the
mean,
flesh flower is
no,
just a flower. It's just a really creepy
okay.
flower.
Okay. It's one of those things where first it was the pitcher plant, then it was the tomb, then it was the trap, then it was the tomb. My I have biases. I'm gonna grab that front corners of the tomb cover and I'm gonna say three, two. Is everybody ready?
Yep, I got my bow ready.
I'm still
One, I yank up.
Burning hands.
All right.
Crossbow.
As for burning hands, give me that DC. What do I need to beat?
Dex 13.
All right. All right. That did not make it.
So
All
that's
right.
16 fire damage.
Okay. So the moment that Salvaire yanks open the tomb, what looks to be like an inky shadow starts to climb out of it, but the moment that it gets hit by the flames, it kind of like. Do you know what I mean by the effect that happens in Dragon Ball Z where someone gets hit by a beam of energy and they just slowly stop existing?
The cell
Oh
disintegration.
my goodness.
Yes, more or
Yeah,
less.
I just go him.
there you go. Okay. Is there anything else in the tomb while I'm holding it up in the air?
There is actually. Twofol's the only one closest to it, though.
There, um, I would suggest that you be careful about how you look and find out about this thing that I don't know about.
Well, if it's an enemy, it also got burned because it's in the same cone.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying, but Salvera can't really tell Tufel, hey, please roll a investigation check.
You could ask me if there's something else.
As I said, there is something inside the tomb.
Oh, so already you know that?
Yes.
Oh, okay, my
You're
Something.
good.
What do you see, Toto?
You see a glimmer, but where you're angled, well, even though you're closest to it, like you need to get a better look inside.
I'm I'm just gonna lift. I assume all dangers have been quelled. I'm going to fully lift the cover off of the tomb.
Okay. Lifting the cover off of the tomb actually reveals that there's a there's like a bit of treasure in here.
Oh,
Okay.
shiny.
It looks like that there are 20 gold pieces,
Uh-huh.
an opal the size of a softball,
Oh,
Huh? That big?
yes,
that's valuable.
and what looks to be a copper necklace.
I don't trust
I
a random necklace.
Say again?
I don't trust a random necklace.
I want to grab the necklace.
All right. Twofold, you grab the necklace, right?
Yes, but I don't wear it. I just grab it.
All right. So, who is writing down the rest of the treasure, by the way?
you know what? I think as someone who stole a sapphire, I think if the party's okay with it, it will be fitting that I carry another stone of value.
Yes.
What would the supposed value of this stone be?
Well, one, I'm going to give you a visual of what the stone looks like. And then, given the size of it, I will allow anybody who has any kind of I will allow an investigation or I will allow a history to be able to give a proper appraisal.
You know what?
Buragi does
I'll do
not
our
really care
history.
about the treasure and moves to the other one while you divvy that up.
I'll attempt it.
Um, ooh, Sephi.
Huh?
Uh,
Oh, never mind.
inspire bardic inspiration.
Huh?
You could bardic inspiration somebody. Yeah.
Who?
He's asking for bardic inspiration in order to get a proper appraisal
Oh.
on the stone.
Oh yeah,
E-
sure. 1d6. Go ahead.
I was gonna. You know what? Yeah. I'll just go with. You know what? History. I have a 0 on, but investigation. I also have a 0 on. Let's see, intelligence, and then history. Ah, well, that wouldn't matter.
Owned either way.
Oh,
Nice.
+6, so 21.
All right, you can tell just from the size of this and the clarity, this is at least 200 gold.
Ooh.
Some real shiny.
All right, Parangi, while they are preoccupied with that, did you lift up the tomb?
No, I'm gonna wait for the others.
Gotcha.
And I will ready. I'm just gonna ready the shillelagh.
Gotcha. All right, everybody else all set?
Uh, who is getting the gold?
That
Like,
sounds like something that the party needs to discuss. But
The bomb.
it also sounds like something that is not priority at the moment.
We can always get the gold later.
you're right. You're right. Sorry. You know what? I'm going to move over to the next tomb. And you know what? Fly above it for the same procedure. Grasp it at the front corners.
Actually, for this time, I want to stand on the side of it, if possible.
Right here?
Thank you.
Not a problem.
3,
Quick question
2.
for the DM. With two weapon fighting, the second one gets the 2 hit bonus, but not the stat bonus.
Yes.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Fling it up.
I only pause long enough for it to come within melee range, and then I hit it if there's anything in there.
There's actually nothing in there but a set of bones.
Kill it.
I hit it anyway.
Exactly.
I
The
stab it.
bones kind of crack and break and kind of fall all over the place.
Oh.
Another kill for Poranki. Good job.
Yes, all
Okay.
hail Parangi.
Strong.
All right. So I guess everyone, 4 people, 20 gold, 5 apiece. That sound okay?
Appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, you saved our lives after all. I mean, I guess if we're all okay with it, would you want more?
I mean, I don't have much use for it. It just makes for good ale.
Ale.
Eh?
Hmm.
Buys
All
ale.
right then. Ah. All right.
And sweet,
I guess
sweet
we'll.
silver leaf.
Yeah, we can go leave then.
All right. I guess I'll give you. I'll give you 2 of my 5 gold pieces.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
So went from 18 GP to 21.
I will, as a precautionary measure, go back around the area and craft more druid flowers to see if there's any more necromantic energy.
All right. Having done so, the flowers, not only do they look normal, they actually look vibrant and bigger than they were.
Nice.
You know what?
Okay.
My patron's not gonna care about this. So. Hmm.
Look, we did a thing. I made it just for you. Ah, I'll hang it up on the fridge, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Mom.
Oh, I guess
Oh.
we've
I
cleared
guess.
out all of the tomb. Oh, sorry, Seth.
No, sorry. You go ahead.
We cleared out all of the tombs, right,
Mhm.
James?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I guess we'd be on our best on our way.
it seems y'all were in a spot of trouble when I arrived. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that ship that blew up a little while ago, yeah?
Oh. Um.
Or uh, I sh- I should say if right now I'm going off of my alignment right now. Um, I should say that your ship or the ship you were sleeping in go on was partially blown up by someone from our party who we did not know had a biased hatred towards goblins. We did not know anything about that at all, ever, and he went and did his own thing.
It wouldn't happen to be a rather masculine looking Leporade, would it?
Yep. Really?
I'm sorry, what hold on, James, what's up with the water?
Huh? Oh,
What's up with
nothing.
the water? I
Because
fucking knew it.
I
I
did,
knew it. There
I,
was something wrong.
I did find a Leporade body in the surf, and I gave them a proper burial. And in their things, there was a rather unusual stone. It gave me the heebie-jeebies, so I think bad juju, I'm not gonna touch it. But here is the pack of things. And I hand over the pack.
It is
Let me go
Juniper's
check.
items.
All right then.
Yeah.
And I guess if he's handing it over to me, I guess the items go to me, which what did Juniper have?
Just basic weapons and camp gear and the subpoena stone.
Subpoena stone. Well, group decision again. Oh, what? Actually, this is what we needed. we thought we were abandoned for a little bit without this stone. Thank you. Um, now who should hold it?
I think I'll take a hold on it.
Don't trust me.
All right. I am going to give Sephi the subpoena stone. Um, yeah. Hmm. But I just sorry for our team member disrupting your life and blood. What the fuck is that, James?
What are you talking about?
I
Keep
keep
going.
seeing
Keep
shit appear
RPing.
on my. I
Keep
fuck,
RPing.
I
fucking
the
shit. I
disruption. This disruption was not anything big. I'm just on my
that
way to the next port. The ship was ferrying me, and I was, as you see, just in Muscovies with my sweet silver leaf and a nice drink, and then boom.
uh-huh. Uh-huh. I start noticing the weird things changing out of the corner of my eye. I want to fly up higher in the air, approximately 40 feet in the air, actually exactly 40 feet in the air, to take a look at my surroundings. I want to do a perception roll if you will let me do that, or investigation since I'm looking at a certain thing.
All right. I will allow this, but remember in the future that this is technically you metagaming, so I'm not gonna.
Metagaming.
Yeah, this is where the meta is. Like your character would not have known about this if you as the player did
Had
not
not
know.
seen your plans.
Right.
Or if they had a
I
high enough
understand that.
passive perception to see it.
Well, yes, that's what to avoid metagaming, I would like to see my surroundings without flying up any further, but just to see my surroundings. I would like to roll a perception check to avoid metagaming.
Sure. All right.
Do I see any of the landscape changing?
The landscape itself is not changing. However, the shrine, the water has risen to a point that the rest of the group cannot actually cross it without actually going through the water. And there seems to be a sparkling portal under the water.
Hmm.
So, we're not going to go to the Fey portal, right? We're going to just continue our normal lives, drag ourselves over the walls to the sides of us, and get out of here, right?
Perhaps
How are we gonna do that?
we shall use the tomb.
Use the
Excuse you?
We'll use the tops of the tombs a to make a ramp for the walls.
It's stone.
Yes.
And quickly, because water is now slowly but surely is coming up.
Um,
It sucks to be you.
yes.
I could
I
just
am
turn into
going
a
to,
fish.
since I am flying, what I'm going to do. How high are the walls, James?
uh, they're about 50 feet high. They're not
Fi-
like, it's not like super tall, but it's tall enough that it's definitely a shrine.
Okay, well, what I want to do is, if I can, I want to pick up Nikki
Oh,
and I will, because I'm flying at 7 feet right now. I just want to let that be known. Oh shit, we're on a timer. I want to pick up Nikki while I'm flying. I'm 7 feet high right now. I'm gonna go. Let's see. What's my movement speed? I'm sure it's 60. 60 movement speed. 60 feet within a movement speed. 30. 30 speed. Okay.
Yeah.
How much for flying?
You are going to have a carrying capacity at that point, and which, if you're holding somebody, I'm going to say you're moving half speed.
Alright, we're
Half
doing the
speed.
flying thing. I am
Do
going
perception
to
check.
use my final wild shape to go into a giant owl so that the elf can ride me.
All right.
Yay.
I'm gonna move upwards first. I'm gonna move upwards with Sephi first. 17. I mean 7 plus 15.
Oh,
So that'll be 22 feet so far.
Oh wait, I got another wild shape. I get him back on a short rest, but I didn't take a short rest. Okay, yeah, that's my last one.
Water is beginning to go really
hurry
fast.
up! The water is
Yeah.
coming.
So, uh, elf boy's on my back and I'm flying.
Yay.
All right.
I'm 22 feet in the air for one turn. Or, yeah.
Okay. As you guys start to take the air, you notice that the water, everything it touches either causes the plant to grow rapidly and become more vibrant, or if it's not touching plants, it's touching the shrine itself, of which the plants are actually being cleaned away from the shrine. Almost as if that it is purging anything that hadn't caused problems to the shrine to begin with.
Ah.
Spring cleaning.
So like, does it like disintegrate like the dead creatures that were in the tombs?
Anything that was dead, or undead to be more precise, is being cleansed entirely, as the entire area is just getting covered with more and more water.
Am I moving her up bit by bit, James? Or will I be able to just fully move up and out? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you guys are fine at this point.
Okay.
That said, the shrine looks as though that it's literally filling up with water, and the island itself is actually starting to become more of a lagoon.
Huh.
A lagoon, how familiar.
Can I do a perception check?
Certainly, they're too full.
Something
I'm
telling
sorry.
me.
You're good.
Something is telling me to do a perception check. My mouse would actually move. That'd be great.
I'm still bitter about that one experience.
Well, you know how it goes.
My owner hates me.
That is a 19.
All right. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had that in there. Uh all right. So from what you can tell, the island the island itself is, like I said, it's turning into a lagoon, but it doesn't look like any like kind of catastrophic danger is happening. You guys are getting away from the shrine, sure, but like it didn't look like the shrine was being hostile in any way either.
Oh,
At this point, you guys are having trouble finding dry land, so your best bet is to get back to the litigation.
yeah, we might have to get back to the ship.
I start flying towards the ship on the horizon.
All right.
Same here.
Yeah.
I'll keep going with them.
Back to the ship we go.
I will give you information about your patron after I am able to write a little more. So give me time on that one.
Okay.
Anyway, I will say that successfully you guys have finished up the game tonight. We will be getting rid of Juniper. Delete her. Rip. And we will be adding Parengi to the group. Which, by the way, Dak4 is elated that there is another dragon person on the ship.
Owl. for the
He
next
lumbers
hour.
over. He's all like, "Friend!" Kind of scratches his butt.
Oh, how cute.
May I can I do something, James?
Sure.
Can I roll for history for my patron?
Sure.
I'm trying to choose this any way I can.
What are you
Yeah.
trying to roll for history specifically for?
I am trying to roll history specifically for any information on my patron, how he started, how he is, what he is, and what he is a patron of.
Okay. That information I can actually give you freely without you needing to roll the dice.
Okay. Because I know he's a void dragon and he's in the great beyond. It's something called the sea, something sea.
Cosmic Ocean.
Cosmic ocean, my bad.
His name is Etaman.
Batman. Ooh. A pretty boy.
This was eventful.
Yeah. Could I could I attempt in trying to like Nikki's just gonna like I said land on the ship, she's gonna get to her room. She's gonna try again with the message thing. See if see if they're in a different if they're in a different area, she could hear him more clearly.
Oh, fuck.
All right. So we're actually going to do some singular RPs for
Oh
a second. We're gonna start with Nikki.
mhm.
Nikki, you said you were doing message?
Yeah, I'm gonna try again and see if that since they're on the ship now might be a more clear connection. Just gonna speak more clearly now.
Hard to think.
Oh, well, at least I get to hear you.
Love.
Oh, I knew she knows what she's gonna say. She's just gonna pet his hair.
Just playing with his felt hair.
Yeah, she's just then she's gonna kiss the plush. Like I hope you'll get to back. I hope you'll get back to normal sometime. Oh, and you too, Wing.
All right, two full. You have a
Okay,
necklace. Did you want to investigate it?
I would like to investigate the necklace. Do I need to roll for that?
You can roll me an investigation.
What? A Arcana?
Yes. You have been hitting your rolls tonight, my guy. Well, I mean, as long as it's outside of combat, anyway.
Combat's not my strong suit.
uh, checking out this necklace. Um, there's actually a small pendant on the copper necklace itself, but as for the necklace, you feel that it has some magic to it. You're just not entirely sure what variety of magic is going on with it.
I keep this close on me, but I know I.
Very well. Uh, Parangi,
Yeah, man.
you just got onto the ship. What are you doing?
I think everyone's going to be hungry and time to recover. So I am going to check out these stores and try to make a big meal for everyone.
Okay.
Would that be
I'm just putting that down as a note.
no?
What were you saying, Seffi?
Nothing, nothing. Keep going.
Okay. All right, Parangi, you're in the galley making some food, I'm assuming. Pierogi
Yes.
or Parangi? Pierogi. Parangi's making pierogies. You're in the galley making food, correct?
Yes.
All right. You got an idea of what you were wanting to make?
Well, there's a kobold, there's an elf, tiefling, and a faun.
Hmm.
So steak and potatoes if we got them.
I
Nikki,
don't think we can.
you okay with steak and potatoes?
Yeah, she's not vegetarian.
Oh, I keep forgetting. My apologies.
It's all right. Considering of her race, it would be easy to assume that. Nah, Nikki is fine with them both.
All right. So, with that being said, I will say we all got a long rest, or at least you guys got a long rest. I still need to have my long rest. Um, and yeah, at this point, that's game.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Awesome.
I'm still having a hard time gauging how I want to approach this group.
It's
Why?
Because it's just the matter of some people have different storylines going. I'm trying to figure out who is a good hook to work with, and I know who the obvious one is to work with. But the thing is, I don't want it to be so damnably obvious that we just railroad everybody else.
yeah.
Hi.
Alright, I am sleepy.
Alright,
Oh
updated
wait,
the
no.
litigation for one less day of food and water.
Yep.
Through a campaign recap for everyone to see.
Um. Uh.
Hmm.
I have generally allowed you guys to keep up with that. But as for me, I'm pretty good about keeping up with what's happened in my own head. So if you guys want to write down what happened, cool. If not, well, I mean, that's also fine. I'm just, I'm being lazy and I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I'm using the channel as sort of a tracking mechanism for everything. There's a little channel over there for the litigation stats. There's a channel for the campaign recap, which I'll try to keep
Yeah.
updated as I take
A
notes.
hospital.
Oh, okay. When it comes